used items from more than 100 years, and now there are more than 100 places in the Coastal Empire where you can make a donation.
101, actually. And here to tell us why it has never been easier to donate, Connie Curtis and Joe Marchese, who are helping organize Goodwill's clothing drive this year. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Appreciate it. 101, huh?
Yes.
And they will actually see donation boxes at these businesses around the area.
It has the Smiling G, which is our logo, and they're throughout our territory. You see a donation box almost every corner. So there's over 120 boxes actually throughout our territory.
And it's a large territory.
Yes, it is. It goes from St. Mary's, Georgia, all the way to Lyons, Vidalia, to Wilmington Island, to Ridgeland, South Carolina.
Joe, you're always very involved in the community, and you find ways for your business to be involved in the community. And you're doing a clothing drive today?
Yeah, today at our office at 45 Columbia Drive in the Westside Business Park across from Spanky's, the new Spanky's on Highway 80, we're accepting any items for Goodwill, and we're also accepting electronic waste. So if you have an old computer, any kind of office equipment that you're trying to get rid of, Goodwill actually has partnered with Dell, and they get a small amount of money, and the equipment is recycled properly. And since we are, we're a LEED certified company, we're very interested in protecting the environment. So it's a win-win. You get to drop off something you don't need, it gets recycled properly, and Goodwill gets a little bit of money to work with their program.
Is that just today at your business?
You can drop it off any time at our business.
Okay.
And you can also bring it to any of the Goodwill locations also.
Okay.
And so you're inviting local businesses, individuals, who can come out?
Everybody. Anybody. Bring a tie, bring a pair of
Right.
shoes, bring a computer, bring anything.
Bring a toaster.
Start small. And what really kind of struck us was we were working with them down in Brunswick expanding the store, and they said, we need more clothing. And who would think that Goodwill needs more clothing?
Yeah, that would be the thing that I would have
Well, that's
thought.
one of our largest sellers.
Yeah.
And, something that a lot of people don't know about Goodwill is we have a voucher program where we help people in need in the community. So they come in and they shop for their items that they need. And typically the biggest item that is needed is clothing.
I have to admit, that's the kind of stuff that I would toss because I think it's not needed. So that's important for people to know that.
Right. But it's a very wide range of other items. What are some of the other things that people can donate?
Furniture, you can donate bicycles, toys, clothing again.
Cars.
Jackets,
Cars,
boats, land.
This is that time for the end of the year donations, especially on the bigger things.
Right, absolutely.
How does that work tax-wise for people when they donate things?
We give you a tax receipt, and then you take that to your accountant, and then you can write that off.
And it's official?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Wow.
And I was going to ask you again, I know there's 120 of them, but what are some, if you can think of some of the
We have
places?
locations at convenience stores. Clyde's has been great about letting us be in all of their locations, any locations they have. We also are in Kmart parking. We have Kroger's. We are in every shopping area. We try to put it in areas that are convenient for our donors. So throughout our territories, you'll see our blue boxes with a Smiling G on them.
And the money all goes back to the services that you provide for the community.
We have several programs that the donations support. We have always also have our stores. We have 12 retail stores that you can donate at as well, and all of those items, from electronics to clothing, you can donate those at our store locations as well. And we have 12 of those throughout our territory.
It just must be a great organization to be involved with.
It's a wonderful organization, and the programs is what it's all about.
Right. But it's the community support.
People like Joe stepping up.
Yeah.
Joe has been very supportive, and it's companies like Joe that's going to really help us to get our message out there and to help support our programs. Right.
And we're hoping to do this every year so that, the first year we'll see what happens, and then next year you'll know, hey, it's the end of November, let's clean out the closet for Christmas, and we'll just drop it. The Coca-Cola bottling plant is behind us, so people driving into work can drop it off on the way by.
Makes it very convenient when it's so spread out in the community. I want to thank the Goodwill for the work that they do, and we want to thank you so much for your business being such a big part of the community, strong part of the community. Thank you.
Bye-bye.